Financial Field in Philadelphia. It's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Football Team.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Football Team and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for visiting Washington, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. Philadelphia gets ready on offense behind Carson Wentz, the number 2 pick back in 2016 out of North Dakota State.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Wentz's pass.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11. Wentz to throw again.
But that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Wentz connecting with his tight end Goddard. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Pass complete to Dallas Goedert.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And Tate's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Auden Tate, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
It is good.
That time a 6-play drive, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. touchdown. Here's Blankenship kicking off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete to Ward.
The pass.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain. Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
At the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Escaping the press. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The quarterback.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Now a carry for Sanders. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
The 25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down. From the gun, it's Wentz. Steps away. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Daron Payne able to record his 5th sack of the season.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2 and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
By Darius Slay. 1-yard gain. Brings up second.
This is Gordon. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Melvin Gordon, the ball carrier. Fletcher Cox on the tackle.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz.
The pass complete to Dalton.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On 1st down, Ward. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
On 2nd down now, it's Ward. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 30. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run it here with Gordon. And he stopped immediately there.
Melvin Gordon.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it.
The pass.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look.
And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
At the 37-yard line.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
At the 43-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Shotgun now for Wentz. Rolling to his left. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Wentz now to throw.
This ball complete to Rager.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd and long. Throwing now is Wentz.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked into the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion. And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. And he stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
4th down.
There is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit.
The wind is at his back here in the 2nd quarter. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Gordon. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Number 25, Melvin Gordon, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 6. He'll get this to Ward. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick.
The pass.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
At the 15.
They'll set up a throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. So after the INT, here's Wentz. That'll be caught. Rager with it. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Sanders. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Miles.
7 yards there and a first down.
For an Eagles. 1st and 10.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Tackle made by Chase Young.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Wentz on the draw, leaves it for Sanders. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass him with a running play.
Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1.
They'll run. It's Sanders.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Brought down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
The Eagles on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run on third down with Brown. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on third down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on third downs all year long. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
The ball carried by.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
8-yard line.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard.
Wentz's pass.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big pickup there for the Eagles first down, 18 yards.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup.
Here's Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Recovered.
He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The quarterback sack. A loss of 7 yards.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Here's Tressway now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. picked by Kendall Fuller.
Pass intercepted by Washington.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Washington offense set to take over again.
And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Washington first.
They'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
The pass.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
9. Brings up second.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Gordon. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Melvin
2 yards, good enough for a first.
He's taken
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
the pass.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
That one is slant to McLaurin. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
That's complete right around the 8. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
Now back to throw.
And that's going to be caught. Oh, a one-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
The kicker on for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
Is good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Officials take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to take off with it. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Eagles. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, and it's the Dolphins who have the lead in that one. The Dolphins trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we stay in the AFC East. We head to Buffalo to see what's happening with the Bills. And it's the visiting LA Chargers who have the lead in that one at halftime. Keenan Allen, 2 touchdown catches in that first half alone. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And that one all tied against the visiting Saints. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Fielded in the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. Now we get another look at Washington on offense.
They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And just shutting him off there. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Gordon. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 6 yards.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this.
The quarterback on the scramble.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's complete to Ward. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st.
Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Steps away to his left. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
He'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
The quarterback on the
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Washington.
It's their quarterback. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season.
And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. Put a big-time drive in that situation.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Working from the gun. Wentz stepping up. He's going to keep it. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5 quarterback picks up the first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
They'll run with Sanders. And some nifty running there. Ultimately, it doesn't get him a whole lot, but it does take him to the 45.
Sanders, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Another run here with Sanders. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Sanders
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
A gain of only
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Here's A.J. Cole now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
The ball carrier taken down at his own 7-yard line.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
Fletcher Cox on the
An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
Now Gordon on 1st down. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Melvin Gordon.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Again, the ball carrier brought down at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon.
Melvin Gordon, the ball carrier. He was brought down.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's Ward, complete right side. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
2nd and 11. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to the ground now with Gordon. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. And this one caught by Hunter over the middle.
The pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup.
2nd and 3. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First and goal.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Second and 5 now. Wentz. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
6-yard line.
Again, it's Wentz. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the 1st on a gain of 15.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Wentz now on 1st down. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders.
14-yard line.
And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, it's Wentz. And Tate's got it.
And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Shotgun now for Wentz. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
A 4-yard gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz, a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins.
By Washington. They'll take over.
This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. On the move to